Good morning, everybody, and welcome back, rather, to Around the Blocks with Mike Knoxxx. And I spelled my name just like the show with 3 X's because I'm hardcore. What does hardcore mean? Hardcore means not afraid of anything, not afraid to tell you the truth when it comes to this radio, podcasting, Facebooking, YouTube thing. I'm just who I am, and that's all I can be until I can't be no more. So Mike Knoxxx with 3 X's. Make sure you go follow me on every social media platform that's available by Mike Knoxxx. If you're here on Facebook, well, you know my government name, so therefore you're even closer to me than most people are out there in the world. Yesterday's WWE Monday Night Raw go home show. I mean, I couldn't wait for this moment. I come home from my new job. I'm tired. I can't remember last time I was tired from my job. I mean, before I didn't do shit. Now I do work. You know what I mean? So how do you guys do it for so long? Those who actually do work. Like as a driver, I don't do work, but as a worker, I work. Anyway, but I come home from work. I get in the shower. I'm excited. Baby goes get a bottle. It's the go home show. You know what I mean? I'm hyped. We're going to have this face off. So let's just go ahead and talk about what happened as far as how it in order. Let me go talk about whether it was good or bad. Okay. So let's start it off with the face-to-face between Stephanie McMahon and on your knees, dog, Triple H against the gold medal winner, Kurt Angle, and the Olympic medal winner, Ronda Rousey. They go face-to-face. Coach says, hey, we're not going to have the same problems we had before. It ends in fisticuffs because what else could a face-to-face or a quote-unquote, without the contract being there, contract signing go through? Let's talk about that segment momentarily and how it ended with Ronda going through the table. All right, then we had Bayley take on Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville, not as bad as most people think she is, but pretty much Bayley and Sasha finally go at it. We both know they're in the women's WrestleMania memorial, if you will, so to speak, battle royal. They finally go at it, waiting for that rivalry to come, but Bayley does beat Sonya by pinfall. Then we had Finn Balor take on Seth Rollins, which, let's be honest here, guys, this could be up for match of the year. They went through 1, not 2, which is 2 days away from me being on my plane to go to WrestleMania, but 3 commercial breaks yesterday. What a match. What a tremendous, tremendous match. Winning the match, Monday Night Rollins. Think about it. Does he win at WrestleMania? Then we had Braun Strowman take on The Bar, talk about his tag team partner. We're all anticipating and waiting. Is it Cowboy James Storm, who we saw was backstage yesterday with Paige, and she posted it on Instagram? Is it going to be Elias? Who's going to be his Rey Mysterio? No, it's Braun Strowman dressed up as another person because Braun doesn't need a tag team partner. I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. And I think they're going to do it despite my thoughts, because who am I? I'm just a guy here talking to you on Facebook and YouTube. What do I know, right? Hashtag use your head. Go to thechairshot.com to hear this show and many, many other podcasts like this one and see if you can just get in where you fit in. There's always something out there for somebody. Hashtag use your head. Now, Braun Strowman by himself taking on these guys for the tag team titles at the pay-per-view. I'm not too fond of that. Then we had in the words of Dice Man saying, what the hell do I have Matt Hardy and Goldust on my TV screen right now? And I said simply, they're promoting the Battle Royal, and that's what they did. Goldust took on Matt Hardy in a match that nobody knows why it was there, but it was there. Winner of the match, I think Hardy won by pinfall. Then we had John Cena. Right? Here go another moment we were waiting for. We were like, this is the go-home show for WrestleMania. And John Cena issues a challenge to The Undertaker, and The Undertaker doesn't come out. Now, I know I'm on record, and you've been watching when I say, it's okay. We don't need to have no promotion for John Cena. And Undertaker, do it to Raw before Mania. That's all you need. So you need is that one time for him to come out. Well, guess what, guys? He never came the fuck out. Now what? What do we get? Now, that's speculation. I can speculate, and I will speculate. I'll get back to that. Matter of fact, I'm going to speculate on this part right now because I don't think there's much to come back to. Okay? People are tired of Cena, who in the microphone to him is a lightsaber. Okay? He's a Sith Lord when it comes to that microphone, but lately on the microphone by himself, he's like a Padawan, and that's not John Cena. This is not a good look for Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez Cena right now. Undertaker doesn't come out, but I think, I'm not sure if it's dumb. Okay, but can we get this Cena Taker match still at Mania? I mean, I don't think this was going to make or break many people as far as ticket sales or as far as ordering the network was concerned. Those who were going to be, in this location or watch this event, we're going to watch it regardless. So can this be one of those impromptu matches we get at WrestleMania? to really come out at WrestleMania and talk, and then Taker comes out. I don't know. That'll still be dope. You know, maybe during Kid Rock's performance, he comes out and challenges John Cena. Who knows? Anything is possible. At this point right now, it's just weird. Elias comes out against Heath Slater. Why Heath Slater is still here, I don't know. But Elias, WWE does not stand for World Wrestling Entertainment. It stands for Walk with Elias, the long lost love child of, you know who he is, the Macho Man Randy Savage. Then we had our pervert moment of the day. We had Alexa Bliss and Mickie James take on Dana Brooke and Asuka. And guys, if you're not into this match, then why are you a man? You have to be into this match, okay? Asuka and Brooke win via submission. Everything else, you should have watched it. It was punches with little shorts on all day. Then Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns crosses paths again because we knew what's going to happen. Paul Heyman calls out or talks what he talks about, the talk that he's talking about Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns comes out. Best part of the promo or the segment was, if you will, was the fact we had Roman come out there with, you know, as he referred to them, when you part-timers get out my way, and they parted the Red Sea. They're like, hey, we were told to come out here and stop you. He asked him respectfully to move. That's what they did. Good morning. That's what they did. They moved out of Roman's way. Roman goes into the ring. He's Superman punching left, Superman punching right, Superman punching left. And then he gets his ass whooped by Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar walks off after an F5 with the title and laughing because that's what Brock Lesnar does, who had the title now for 366 days. Brock Lesnar is your champion. So let's talk about Monday Night Raw and why I gave it a 3.75 out of 5 Mr. Perfect Intercontinental title belts. Why did I name it a 3.75? And why did I give it the Mr. Perfect belt? Because we all love Mr. Perfect, right? I mean, I named my wrestling talk show after Mr. Perfect. That's why it's called Perfect Plex Talk Radio, for heaven's sakes, okay? I mean, I love Mr. Perfect, but let's be real here. And it's, you could say booking, whatever you want to call it, but history is what it is. Did he not underachieve? Did Mr. Perfect ever win a world title? I don't want to hear that Hogan was there, because Hogan was gone when Perfect had a chance to get the title and Macho Man held to the title. Okay, there were moments you could have put the strap on him, but he went to WCW. I mean, whatever you want to say, you know, I love Mr. Perfect, not putting him down, so saying that Mr. Perfect come gang on Mike Knoxxx segment. I'm just saying why I named it a 3.75. This show just did not have any, it just was lackluster. I mean, the opening segment to me, okay, say what you want to say about Ronda going through the table. Oh, I heard weakest table through a table I've ever seen. So what? I've seen weak people go through tables. I've seen people go through tables where they had to push the table down for it to break. I don't care about that, okay? I don't care about even how I looked at Ronda Rousey's performance going through the table. Instead of looking hurt, oh, my back. She looked like she was mad. I'm gonna beat your ass when I get up, bitch. Right? Like, come on. Right? You can't be looking like, oh, bitch, when I get a chance to get up, I'm gonna, oh, you $1 billion bitch. I can't wait to get up, you bitch. You can't do that. You can't do that, okay? I wasn't a fan of that. But still, the segment, for what it was pretty decent. Okay, it was a really, really good segment. I really appreciated that segment. It was good for what it was. It was good going into Sunday, so I was cool with that. What I wasn't cool with was every other. I mean, I got the Miz. We got the Miz on commentary during the Seth Rollins in the match. Okay, I'm cool with that. The Miz should have been on commentary, but I thought maybe the Miz would have interrupted the match. I didn't see a clear fall coming. This lets me to believe that the Miz, the new father of Monroe Sky Mizanin, or Finn Balor, will win the title at WrestleMania, because let's just be real, Seth Rollins won at Raw, and he is Monday Night Rollins, not Seth Rollins Mania, whatever you want to, insert, smart taglines, if you will. So I predict, which by the way, tomorrow night, Perfect Plex Talk Radio will be here between 7 and 8:30 tomorrow night to give you our WrestleMania preview show, because there will not be a preview show on Sunday because I will be in the building. So I don't think the guys will be willing to do a show without me, but they have more than likely. So we will be doing one tomorrow evening. So I was okay with that match. No problems with that match at all. And you got to have a good wrestling match on a Raw before Mania. I mean, fuck, it's 3 hours long, right? So you got to do something in that time. Okay, again, I'm 2 days away from being on an airplane, being down there. So it's just, if you're a fan of go home shows, right? Which I am. I always hype those up because to me that's when I can tell the wrestling internet community, which I know I'm on the internet here talking, and you can go check it out on the chairshot.com hashtag use your head. I get all that. Fox Sports, I get all that. BDSR Network, I get all that. Listen, I am not the people that I speak to and that I see post and groups. I don't watch it and then completely go complain about it. That's not my shtick. That's not what I do. I watch it because I enjoy it. So I get up in the morning here when I got to go to work here in 40 minutes and I do something because I love it enough to talk about it, not in a negative way every single time. But when they do something that's not positive, then I have to be open and honest. And that go home show was not a good look, in my opinion. I mean, yes, you did with Roman and Brock. Awesome segment, whatever. I just saw it for 3 straight weeks. So to have that happen, I mean, I don't like the fact that it happened. Once Brock finally showed up and beat Roman shouldn't have came back until yesterday. Then that would have made that moment pop. But we saw Roman for 2 weeks get his ass whooped when he didn't need to get his ass whooped last week. He should have just no-showed and then popped up yesterday, which we all would have expected, and then got the pop that he could have got because he came back. I think that's why I should have went. But again, I'm not one here saying, give me the book, because that's stupid as fuck. Okay. But when you look at this thing, again, opening segment, good. Ending segment, good. The match between Seth Rollins and Finn Balor, good. After that, I just was lost in the entire night. For it to be a WrestleMania go home, you're sitting here, you're giving me special fonts on the bottom of my screen. You're hyping up how to watch WrestleMania. You're hyping up access in the store opening at noon, which, by the way, Mo Eaton, when you check this out, we will be at the store before we check into the hotel room. Please, I need to get my I need to get my KO Mania shirt before they sold out. Last year, they almost sold out. I saw that. That's when I called you. You didn't answer. But it's okay. I digress. Okay, but other than that, what was this show about? What was good about Monday Night Raw? Daryl Johnson chiming in. I'm going to read everything he wrote here because he's just what he does, and he's really good at it, by the way. He goes everywhere. Starring Daryl Johnson Productions and Dr. D and the Firm Wrestling Marks of Excellence. Good morning. It's Tuesday, April 3rd. That means if you're home, you have an office job or whatever. You have an office job? I'm leaving to go to work soon, okay? Or whatever downtime you have to watch my new show on DCTV from, Seymour, link 8 to 10 p.m. There you go. I just plugged you because I'm a fan. And, you're on TV. I see you, Dr. D. I got to go. Can I love that comment? Can I love it? I will love that comment. There it is. All right, Dr. D doing big things. The Firm in the building. Okay. Mike Grant, thanks for letting me know about Perfect Plex. Reppin' Hip Hop Show will air. Oh, shoot. See, I be doing things and forgetting, Mike. I apologize. I'd have told you, though. I'd have told you. We just came up with that yesterday on the fly. You know how we do. Can come up with things on the fly. So Reppin' Hip Hop Show will air Thursday night, guys, for the BDSR Network fans, not Wednesday night because of Perfect Plex Talk Radio airing early, because Thursday I'll be drinking bourbon on Bourbon Street. But back to Raw. Okay, I was just not a fan of the show last night. It just didn't move the needle for me. For it to be a go-home show, for me to be excited about Sunday. Were you excited? Did it do anything for you? I mean, wrestling fans out there, and for once, it's weird because as I wake up this morning and I, was up last night, and and I'm looking around, not too many positive or negative comments about Raw. It just, to me, fell completely flat, and it should never fall flat on a go-home show. So this just says some things for me, okay? They brought up Daniel Bryan. Right? Okay, you had to plug the Smackdown part of Daniel Bryan coming back for those who may not watch SmackDown. And there's a few people out here who don't watch SmackDown who are exclusive to Raw. Why? I don't know, but they are. Okay, so I get that. Now, on paper, we look at this card and we go, this is an awesome, incredible card at WrestleMania. Like, how can this card not be great? But maybe it's not as good as we thought it was. And it maybe I'm double backing here on myself and psyching myself out. So this way I can't be let down on Sunday. But this go-home show had to be the weakest of all the go-home shows I think I've ever witnessed on a WrestleMania. I just was not a fan of this show. So, guys, I just got up to tell you guys my grade. I got to get ready for work. I wanted to be I want to continue to be in the moment and give you guys this show. Look, my alarm's going off because that was my bedtime alarm to get up out of bed, but I was up early. So I wanted to come let you guys know how I felt about Raw. What did you think? As I always say, not mine, Jeremy Johns. Comment below. Let me know. Monday Night Raw, go home show. What did you think? For me, a 3.75 out of 5 Mr. Perfect IC titles. It just fell flat. It just did not live up to the expectations that I had for it. And again, maybe that's me. Maybe you got what you wanted. Maybe you got everything you thought it would be. For me, I needed more for a go home show. What could you have given me? I don't know. Maybe, just maybe, the fact that Taker didn't show up, I was disappointed. I don't know. Okay, but I do think that's a huge part of them. You go 4 weeks of having Cena come out there and then have no payoff for this. That made no sense. And I'm not one to always complain about booking, but I think that didn't come off well. Now, again, I said what I said about, hey, it might happen at Mania and all that stuff. Okay, but what does that do for people who might have been on the fence for Mania? And I said already, if you were going to watch it, you were going to watch it. If you're going to go, you're going to go. This may not have changed things, but maybe it would have changed things. Okay, I'm also on the side of saying I never wanted to see Taker back in the first place. I thought Taker should have retired at 28 in the end of the era match. Okay, I damn sure thought he should have retired after WrestleMania 30 when he lost. Okay, and if you want to say he came back, you never gave us Sting and Taker the next year when you could have gave us that, and you didn't do that. So Taker, to me, should have already been gone. But when you hype up that he might come back and ways that he could have come back with the American Badass because of the Kid Rock elements, then you supposed to pay off somewhere. And I don't see where the payoff was in this. I don't see the payoff at all. And I need to see the payoff. I need to feel the payoff when I'm watching a go home show. Even if it was just a lightning, something to say that he has a pulse to go off like this, to end this like this, and go into Sunday. We know Cena's going to come out there or something's going to happen at the Hall of Fame. I don't know, but will something happen at all? Well, at all. I mean, Cena not having a match at Mania, that's a first. Okay, that's a first. What about all the kids that want to see John Cena? As of right now, he is not advertised to be anywhere. So is he going to enter he killed all the matches yesterday with the battle royals and this and that. He killed all those. So I just don't know. Mike Grant commented says he agrees 3.5 Bray Wyatt titles. Wow, that's a really bad rating. It just wasn't a good show. But again, I gotta get out of here, guys. Get ready to go to work. Comment below. Let me know. Holla back if you can. Around the Blocks of Mike Knoxxx. Go to thechairshot.com. Go to Perfect Plex Radio. Go to just wherever you can Google Mike Knoxxx. It's all the podcasts and shows that we have available for you guys. I'm out of here. Peace.